The WWE Universe froze when news of the fictional passing of Rey Mysterio Sr. broke. This wasn't just the loss of a wrestler. It was the loss of a man whose courage, creativity, and unbreakable spirit defined generations. For fans worldwide, the arenas felt different. The noise, the chants, the pyro all gave way to an eerie silence that carried the weight of heartbreak and reverence. Dominic Mysterio's heartbreak. At the center of it all stood Dominic Mysterio, carrying grief heavier than any championship belt. Cameras captured him backstage, shoulders trembling, tears rolling down his cheeks as he clutched his father's iconic mask. It wasn't just a prop. It was a symbol of legacy, love, and a promise passed from father to son. Whispering, "This can't be real." Dominic's raw emotion shattered the line between scripted storylines and real human connection. The presence of Liv Morgan. Beside Dominic knelt Liv Morgan, her face streaked with tears, arms wrapped around him in solidarity. Her quiet words, "We're here, we're all here," resonated through the silence, creating one of the most intimate moments ever captured on WWE cameras. It became a picture of compassion, loyalty, and family, both inside and outside the ring. Fans react worldwide. Social media instantly erupted. Hashtags like hashtag RIP Rey Mysterio, hashtag Dominic Breaks Down, and hashtag Legacy Lives On trending globally. Fans weren't just observers. They became part of a collective outpouring of love and grief. Videos, artwork, and heartfelt messages flooded platforms, proving once again how wrestling transcends entertainment and reaches the very core of human emotion. A cinematic funeral tribute. WWE's fictional funeral scene for Rey Mysterio Sr. was nothing short of cinematic. Wrestlers, staff, and thousands of fans surrounded the casket as screens played a tribute video of Rey's legendary moments, from breathtaking high-flying moves to emotional victories and backstage laughter with family. Every clip was met with tears, applause, and standing ovations. Commentary teams, usually filled with energy, spoke in reverent tones. "Tonight, we are not just celebrating a career. We are witnessing the end of an era, Dominic's emotional promise barely able to stand." Dominic stepped forward to address the crowd. His voice shook, but his words carried the weight of legacy. "My father was more than a legend. He was my hero, my guide, my everything. I promise to carry his legacy, to honor him in every match, every move, every moment I step into the ring." The audience erupted in applause. Wrestlers bowed their heads, and fans cried, all united in the power of his vow. WWE adjusts in respect. Storylines shifted, allowing space for grief to breathe. Dominic's arc transformed into a story of resilience and redemption, while Liv Morgan's presence became symbolic of grounding support. Commentary highlighted emotion as much as athleticism, turning every Dominic match into a tribute. Backstage, the locker room softened. Even rivals paused to offer solidarity, respecting the moment's authenticity. A global community united. Virtual vigils, watch parties of Rey's greatest matches, and collaborative tribute projects surged online. Fans weren't just spectators, they were participants in honoring Rey's memory. The WWE Universe became a family bound by shared mourning, proving that wrestling's impact is as much emotional as it is physical. Dominic's evolution. Each week, Dominic's grief turned into strength. Entering the ring with his father's mask in hand, every move felt symbolic, every leap a tribute. Fans sensed his authenticity, applauding not just the wrestling, but the courage it took to keep performing. His storyline became the most powerful in years, a son rising from loss, carrying forward the values of courage, love, and perseverance. The legacy lives forever. The emotional climax came during a tribute match where Dominic's performance embodied everything Rey Mysterio Sr. had stood for. Every aerial maneuver, Every dramatic near fall felt like a conversation between father and son, a story told not with words, but with movement and heart. By the end, fans were left with one undeniable truth: Rey Mysterio Sr.'s legacy would never die. Conclusion: this fictional moment transcended wrestling. It became a global story of love, loss, and legacy. Through Dominic, through fans, and through every wrestler Rey inspired, his spirit lives on. The funeral wasn't just an ending, it was a beginning, a call to honor courage and integrity. The WWE Universe, united in sorrow and pride, had witnessed a moment that will echo forever.